Hello everyone and welcome to Quality Old Games. Today we are having part 3 of our border troops only challenge campaign as Western Roman Empire in Rome Total War Barbarian Invasion. And before finishing the turn, let's see if we could somehow get a bit more money next turn. Because as the Western Roman Empire, money often is the key problem or issue that must be somehow solved. So let's see. At least some extra taxes there should be welcome. Of course, the downside is that the public order might be problematic at some point. I think we will build the roads in any case there because they should be beneficial. Perhaps those mines will actually be worth it as well. And let's make the market here. Some extra income from there. I think mines in Salona. Yeah, we will actually build them in Salona instead of Arles. Because the Avaricum has built a port. Well, you can see the reason here. So, really useful building, and Avaricum is here. Actually, was it so that only the character here has plague? So it might be possible to get trade flowing, which is really nice. And of course it would be nicer still to get this army actually on duty. So our aim in this episode is to take at least one settlement from the Celts and then make life rather difficult for the Berbers and hopefully for the Eastern Roman Empire as well, because they dared to declare war on us. So here I'm not actually sure that our current troops are quite enough. If we could have some Foederati mercenaries, well, we cannot. Okay, too bad. But we need to wait for that Foederati Infantry, and of course a couple of extra siege towers will be quite beneficial. Let's see if we could lure this garrison out, and the bridge battle there would be rather nice. Quite good for us. And do we have some extra units somewhere that we could actually get doing something useful? By the way, about our troop training facilities. Londinium, Eburacum we can train something, but retraining the archers must be done in Vicus Alemani or somewhere, or in Colonia Agrippina. Okay, so the archers won't be retrained. And yeah, I think we have a turn. Okay, let's hope. Oh, that's rather nasty from the rebels. What about mines in here? Okay, that extra 200 is rather nice, and I think we can find better use for the troops from Tarentum, Augusta Treverorum. Well, perhaps the temple. The corruption will be reduced. And the troops perhaps improved. So, I guess it's time to get this army moving. Okay. It seems we have a bit more retraining to do rather soon. Oh, the battle is actually started. Well, perhaps pausing would not be quite according to the sportsmanship here, so... Okay, so we are kind of out of formation. Fortunately, that's only light cavalry, so we are most definitely going to go fight against them. The only problem for our cavalry is that spear warband, but I think our front lines should be strong enough to take care of them. Okay, apparently barbarian peasants are a bit... Okay, good.
This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle it's beyond belief.
And we don't actually need to pursue them, we just need to rout them, because they are rebel army and they will disband when they lose. So, well, I guess decent enough victory. And the roads are a bit more safe to travel. And in Arles, let's make those mines now. Even though, well, perhaps not the best investment, but at the same time, I think every kind of investment for the future will be beneficial. Here, I'm just wondering if we could and should bypass Sirmium altogether. I think we will do that. So let's seek some more lucrative opportunities, for instance, Constantinople.
Yes, Captain. Leaving the army. Ready to sail. General.
And before I forget, let's get this army going as well.
Sir, engage the enemy.
Oh, let's make sure that we do have an avenue of retreat available. Okay, good. Most definitely I'm not going to auto-resolve this one, so I think our bodyguard should be significantly better than theirs. Yeah, good. And then they have hillmen. Peasants are no problem. Of course, this is very hard difficulty, so the poor stats can be a bit deceiving, but I think in one-on-one we could defeat the weaker bodyguard with our bodyguard, but against the stronger one we may have some problems. And I think we could send in the archers first. Well, this was not the optimal choice. Oh, they have peasants on the walls. Most definitely not the optimal choice here.
Our ladders are at the walls! Now bravery and steel will be tested as our men fight over the defenses.
And the rest of the army is in the city center. Okay, that's cathedral there.
Our soldiers have captured the walls!
Ah, come on.
Now is the time to press on and capture this place.
Okay, let's take that tower there. That's rather crucial. And then we need to do something to those peasants so that we can actually get our troops in.
Waiting for orders.
Well, they are taking a nice amount of casualties there. And unfortunately, our main answer to the bodyguards is Foederati Infantry. And that's going to be a problem. Since Foederati Infantry is not known for its high morale. Okay, I think you guys could just shoot them. And apparently we are shooting first and foremost our own. I think there is a lesson to be learned from this battle here. Okay, I think this approach is wide enough to fully utilize the Foederati Infantries. And I think I will put them in guard mode. Guard mode for them would be rather nice, but I think we have to settle for the guard one. And then the archers are tasked. No, you guys, well, yikes. Okay. And was it so that the hillmen actually have missile weapons? Ah, this is just horrible. It's important that at least those Foederati Infantries are fresh. Now the question is, perhaps we should bring the cavalry here. Okay. Let's actually wait. Excellent.
King lies dead at your feet. Now is the time to strike hard at his grieving subjects.
And I think we will have a victory rather soon. Yeah. Okay, that went relatively neatly.
Victory! This land is Roman!
And yeah, some difficulties with unrest. Let's begin by building an arena. I'm not sure I want to retrain those troops at least yet.
Ready to sail! Aye aye!
But this was at the very least a very good victory.
General!
And this guy still has plague. And I think we have enough money to start preparations for the assault in here. And I think archery range will be rather good. Perhaps mines as well. Yeah, they provide some nice income there. Oh, what? We don't have even basic roads there. Well, that's kind of embarrassing. I guess no trade because of the slaves or rebels in there. Okay, well, at least the Berbers took quite a blow. Perhaps Campus oh, that's... none of that is good news. But at the moment we are making 10,000 gold per turn, which is rather nice. Okay, and let's improve the roads a bit further. Perhaps an ability to train Limitanei there will be quite beneficial as well. Actually, this far, the campaign has felt kind of easier than... Oh, well, that guy went rather quickly. Well, the campaign has felt actually a bit easier compared to the kind of original campaign where I can keep all the good units. Because now the upkeep is so much decreased that we can afford things quite a bit better. That's going to be problematic, so basically it means that we are going to send whatever troops we can to help there. So, archers are cheap to maintain. 70%. Well, That should do the trick.
No more moves, sir. Yes.
And I would really like to take that rebel settlement at some point. And about that campus quadia, I think we will initiate a construction program to reinforce the settlement. And since that Eastern Roman Empire army is moving towards us, I think some increase in the garrison is in order. I guess that's not needed in Salona. Let's bring this fleet here so we can move the troops from Tarentum so that they can be put to good use.
Move out! No more moves, sir! Imperator.
Okay, I think we have... What kind of navy they do have? I mean, perhaps it might be cost effective to try to drive them off. Rather weak army, I think defensive formation should be enough to break them. Especially if we can get some benefit from terrain. Especially these archers should be rather good in this kind of battle. Let's actually put these guys to the front there, and then Limitanei can kind of protect the flanks. Okay, let's see how we will fare. Camels, so I don't think we want to do anything fancy with our cavalry. Let's try to rely on our missile superiority. And perhaps just a precaution. Let's put these units into a bit better angle there. And actually, we don't want these guys to advance at all. And actually, we don't want any of these guys to advance. So they are just to hold steady, while our archers should do the killing. And perhaps cavalry at later stage. Okay. So far, looking rather good. I think these guys should break rather fast, especially when pillars start flying. Okay. Looking rather good. And in this case, we actually want to wipe the whole enemy army out. Because we don't want any of them to reinforce the city garrison.
The enemy general flees. Press forward so the spirit of his army is broken too. Is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to... The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
And let's hope we can get enough kills so that the army will be disbanded. Or the remaining troops will disband. I think that was enough. There is not too much we can actually build in Rome. But let's try to make something. What about the dockyard? Okay. Okay, some extra income from there. Perhaps we should actually retrain this army in Londinium. Decreasing the population of that city should be rather beneficial. By attacking that army we could get the defenders out. And we could actually get a victory from there. But yeah, Quincum is going to be attacked rather soon. I just hope we have everything we need in order for the defense. Of course, as we are going to protect the city center. Yeah, still I don't trust enough that general that he could actually do something there. Oh, and let's not forget this one. Okay, and yeah, I'm rather convinced that building the roads in those island cities is completely useless. But it's kind of weird if such large cities don't have roads at all, but well, I guess that's something of an issue that I have. Okay, and now that we have the money, that's really nice. We can actually answer the demands of the public. Perhaps Temple of Mithras. Well, actually, perhaps a shrine and temple to Sol Invictus would be better. Yeah, the law bonus is going to increase. So that's going to be nice. And I guess we are in no rush here. So let's wait for the reinforcements.
Ready to sail. Yes, Captain. Aye, Captain. Yes, Captain. Disembark. Aye, Captain. Aye, aye, Captain. Sir, orders. Move out. Imperator.
Was it so that we can retrain? Yeah. And Thessalonica should fall rather nicely. And of course, we could have the prize Constantinople waiting for us there. Now the question is, should we actually bring this guy to take Athens there? That might be actually the wisest course of action there. Perhaps one additional archer before moving into infantry. And okay, that's a spy. We have this killer guy here, which we have kind of forgotten. And Tingi is doing rather well for the moment. Fair enough. Let's try to kind of improve the culture there, so they will become more friendly towards us, more civilized, that is. It's nice that we can improve the weapons and armor there rather soon at the very least.
Sir. Imperator. Sir.
And let's get these guys moving.
March. General, to the ships.
Okay, let's get them moving next turn.
General, prepare for battle.
2 Eastern Archers, 2 family members. I dare to auto-resolve, because he's Marcus the Gambler. So what can one expect?
This land is Roman.
And we may be facing Sarmatians rather sooner than we would like, so perhaps it's time to begin to reinforce the settlements here in Italy as well. Oh, and let's not forget the armies here in Britain. And I think we can move the first army out. I think that's a good defensive position. And in Londinium, yeah, we want to train some peasants to keep up the public order. Okay, I think we have a turn. Fair enough. Let's hope they don't actually drag us into some war. Okay, Sarmatians have found a new homeland. That's good. They shouldn't be too much of a threat to us in near future then. Yeah, let's make that one. Campus Squad is looking rather strong at the moment. And we want to land the troops this turn, because otherwise things might end in disaster. And we want these guys on the move because, well, they're rather expensive and they're kind of an investment which need to bring an interest. And now the question is, how large a garrison Eburacum is going to need. Okay, that's enough. Good. And, well, we cannot have two generals in one army. But I think that's going to be the kind of main army. And we want it to have more archers and perhaps better quality infantry. And this is going to be the reinforcing army then. And here let's wipe that army out.
The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of
And
fear, and
that's
now
it.
they flee! This is a heroic.
Okay, we lost one man.
Victory!
3 more turns. I guess there is actually no compelling reason for us to actually
Orders?
to press the issue, because our position will be stronger if they must attack. And of course, improving the walls in these settlements will make things quite a bit easier, because there is going to be war against the barbarians rather, I think, rather sooner than we would like.
Orders? Fleet ready!
Okay, we could
Sir! Forward!
reach Athens
Forward!
this turn. No, we actually couldn't. Okay, that strongest faction is always nice, and it seems we are starting to make a bit less money. I don't actually think we need to have that good military buildings in here, so let's just demolish some of them and build Roman ones in their stead when needed.
General! Engage the enemy! Besieging settlements, sir!
That army might be actually problematic. Then again, they need to attack, so we actually might have an advantage there. But let's see. And in case these guys here want to break out, I think
Onward!
we want to combine the troops and actually the... Well, that's quite a disloyal general. Well, no matter.
General! March! Orders! Forward! General! Prepare for battle!
And once again, I think the archers will be the deciding factor in this battle. Unfortunately, there is a rather nice hill which they have. Let's see if we could gain control of it.
Gods be
Okay.
praised!
Nice.
The reinforcements are here! Send them to fight! Dishearten the enemy!
Now the question is, are they going to give us this position rather easily?
general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's beyond belief.
Okay, well, that's rather surprising.
The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee!
Okay, that went surprisingly well, actually. I thought they would put up quite a bit of a fight. Well, unfortunately the enemy general got away, but since he seems to be such a coward, I'm not sure if that's a bad thing or not. Okay, good.
Victory! Sir! Sir! Orders!
And let's make sure that we can actually begin the siege.
For battle! Besieging settlement, sir!
So they are most likely... Oh, where did they go?
Forward! Move
Well, no matter.
sir!
Okay, back in the city.
For battle! Settlement under siege, sir! Imperator!
Yeah. Well, I guess this makes a rather fine final battle for this episode. And this army is rather fearsome. I think we will try to focus our full strength on the army that's initially attacking us. And when, hopefully, we have beaten it, we can focus on the reinforcements. I would like to have a bit more archers, but well, I guess I have to do with what I have. At least we have a decent number of cavalry, giving us some tactical flexibility.
The enemy have brought up more men!
Are they actually... No. I was wondering if they are going to wait for the reinforcements to arrive. So basically we want to have cavalry in position to do as much as possible, and basically it means wiping out their cavalry wings first. Oh, by the way, are these guys chanting? Yes, they are. And this is kind of the crucial moment. Okay, they are starting to break. Good. And it seems my cavalry command is not quite on par, but their cavalry is broken. Hopefully. Soon. That's interesting that actually one unit of Equites Auxilia at this difficulty can actually hold its own quite well against 3 Foederati Cavalries. Of course, now our new kind of primary goal is to make sure that we can catch that... Okay, that's good. We can catch that reinforcing army, so that we can wipe it out.
The general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's beyond belief.
And yeah. So time for our cavalry superiority to do something. Okay, good. Those comitatenses were always going to be the most difficult opposition here. And the good thing is that the enemy reinforcements are still marching towards us. We still have some cavalry left. And of course the archers are doing what they should be doing. And hopefully hitting these comitatenses. So the next task for the cavalry is to wipe out the enemy archers. And hopefully this time for good. So another question is, are these enemies going to stop their march towards us or not? Well, apparently these guys don't want to follow orders. Perhaps it's that grouping there.
Show their true virtue. They are not soldiers. Only
Well, what an
frightened rabbits
unruly
running
lot. They are
from
not
our men.
doing almost anything that I'm actually ordering them to do. It seems some disciplinary measures will be needed. But yeah, that's it for Constantinople. I mean, this campaign just is feeling a bit too easy. Perhaps it was a mistake to say so, but... So, we should have... what? 5 more areas, and that's it. Okay. It might actually be that we can achieve that in the next episode. Let's give the new places to construct, because I'm not going to remember what I should have done there.
Orders. Onward.
And let's see about our new crown jewel. Oh, I would like to train those, but we have to settle for some archers. Perhaps armorer would be nice. And let's raise taxes a bit. So about the 5 settlements we are going to capture.
Attack.
One is going to be most definitely Athens. Another one is going to be Dimmidi. Oh, now that I remember, let's move the troops. Ah! Well, I cannot use that general in battle, because I can have only one general practically in an army. That's going to be 3rd, perhaps this is going to be 4th, and perhaps 5th there, or there, or there. We have from which to choose. And some reinforcements for this army will be beneficial. But I think this is everything for today. So thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. Have a great rest of the day. Quality Old Games out.